end of the European Le Mans Series here at the Algarve International Circuit.
I felt comfortable, had a good flow going on.
Michael, this sector 1 and 2 was very, very good.
Michael was immediately there from the beginning.
As we get ready to go.
1 minute more on the grid.
The 4 hours of Portimao gets underway now.
And he found his rhythm quite quickly. He dealt with all the scenarios really, really well. He was not only aware of the traffic behind him, he was taking control of the traffic management to 100%.
Up the inside of Michael Fassbender goes Rodrigo Salas.
And he gets the car turned in and stops efficiently. It's going to be neck and neck, but not quite. Massive incident for Duquesne, and also in avoidance, the A1 Racing Villorba Corsa number 18 car, Alaska Ratos, has absolutely destroyed the car.
Medic, envia medico. Pit entry is closed, we are under safety car. Leader to slow down, leader to slow down.
Safety car, big crash on the straight, stay on the left. Is everyone alright?
There is movement in the cockpit, which is the happiest thing I've been able to say all day. And Andreas Lascaratos is able to get himself out of the car.
That's the best news.
Big accident coming out of the last corner.
It was really a nasty crash.
In the first moment I was really scared, but when we saw the driver of that car get out of the car and he was fine, yeah, it was almost a relief to see him walk away from that.
We'll wait and see what we get from race control.
Because of the impact and how big it was, that it would take quite a while to clean the track.
He had to repair stuff, and it was a quite correct decision to red flag the race.
Red flag, all cars to line up on the start-finish straight.
You're currently P5, very good pace, very solid, no track limit at the moment, so very good.
So gut gerade, unfassbar.
To be honest with you, I was feeling good in the car at that point.
For our strategy, it opened some more possibilities.
We thought now we really have a shot at finishing his driving time in one stint.
But he's driving amazing, so we keep him in. He can now take a breath, and it does like again 40 minutes, and then we pull him out. You go in, Felipe, that's the plan.
10-minute board on the grid. 10 minutes to resume the race behind the safety car.
So we're getting back to this race.
Mark, who's stuck in the car?
1 minute board on the grid.
So René, go away.
Clear the grid immediately. We are resuming the race behind the safety car.
For you, you try to go until the end of your driving time. Copy that.
Information to pit lane, safety car and it will be 2 fast laps, and I remind you pit entry is closed.
Tell him to be careful in first lap.
You restart with no temperature in the tires. At this moment it's important to stay away from the curb, to build up pressure and not push from the beginning, because it's quite risky to get a tire damage.
Michael, your brakes and tires are very cold, pressure is very low, so you warm up the tires and the brakes.
Safety car lights out. The safety car is coming in at the end of this lap.
A lot of this is going to be about the confidence you've got and the grip you've got available as these tyres are getting back up to temperature.
'66 Rodrigo Salas from a long way back will pull a manoeuvre on Michael Fassbender.
I think at the restart he was very, very cautious.
But also at the same point it's so easy to risk the race and throw everything away, and especially what he have done before. was the base for a good result.
We still knew that once he gets back into the rhythm, that he's capable of fighting all these guys.
Michael, very good. Same pace as the pro brothers.
Not bad. Huh? Not bad. Er macht's gut, Alter.
From a strategic point of view, it was tricky because we wanted Michael to finish his driving time, but we knew that he wouldn't have enough petrol, so we knew we would have to bring him in at one point.
I'm missing 3-4 minutes. I do a bit of fuel, but not so much, but like 5 seconds.
Michael, around 2 laps to go. 2 laps. Copy.
In come all three, the top three.
And the 88 Ferrari then being turned around with new tyres as well. And Michael Fassbender still yet to make his stop as well.
Michael, box to box. Fuel only. Okay, am I staying in the car? Yes. You guys are very close to the box.
In comes Michael Fassbender. Looking at the pit stop times, Michael Fassbender definitely short-fueled the car. It was only in pit lane for 44 seconds. Rino Mastronardi was on pit lane for 1 minute and 17.
When I came out of the pits and I saw Chris going down into turn 1, I was like, oh wow, that was a really good strategy call. There was one car between Chris and myself before the pit stop. Then it was just about, staying on the back of Chris's bumper and, keeping him within striking distance. I was faster than him. I felt like, there was a couple opportunities to maybe overtake, but I thought I'll just stay close to him, and I wasn't going to start attacking the sister car on the last race of the season. And when I saw Chris dive into the pits, then I thought, okay, this is an opportunity now for me to really do a fast in-lap. I went as fast as I could.
Is by far the best run we've seen from Michael Fassbender this year.
And his fastest lap now.
Michael, box to box. Private change to Richie. Got it.
Best Michael we've ever seen.
Fuck man, yeah.
Thank you so much.
When Michael came back to the pits, everybody was super emotional because he just drove on another level this weekend.
That's Michael Fassbender. He's very pleased with that.
He is, isn't he?
I think that is the best we've seen. That was error-free. Well done, sir.
That was mighty impressive. That was fucking great.
Thank you so much. It was amazing. Good job, boy.
It was a really nice feeling coming back into the garage and, seeing the crew that, worked so hard now with us for the last 2 years. All the energy and hard work that, all the mechanics and the engineers have put into each race weekend. Just everybody was on a high.
so fucking good, man. Honestly, that was like proper driving. Oh my god, I mean, that was... The traffic management was good. Amazing. When the first Ferrari came, I was like, no!
And everybody was super pumped, also because we knew he brought the car back in one piece in the perfect track position. So we knew now the fight is on.
Did an amazing job in changing the tires really quick, and we had a good driver change. Everything was perfect.
Because our pit stop was a little bit faster than the sister cars, we ended up being in P2 after the stop.
Behind you is Cooper. Behind you is Cooper.
Richie rejoined the track. Now we're in P2. He was 12 seconds behind P1.
What is the lap time of the P1 guy?
42.3.
Okay.
The first lap he did after that call was a 41 something. So I was like, whoa, second faster than the lead car. And then he just kept continuing putting in quick lap times.
And then again, it was just another Richie masterclass. Such a joy watching him race because he's so fast and so smooth. 12 seconds very quickly became 5 seconds.
To 4, to 3.
Jumping in 3 seconds to P1.
And then he was battling for first place.
Ferrari front is Cressoni, P1.
At some point, I thought, okay, maybe he's just going to stay behind him because he took it a little easier for 1 or 2 laps. Knowing Richie was just waiting for his perfect chance to get the overtake done.
To the finish, side by side in GTE, and this is for the race lead. The 80 car of Matteo Cressoni and Ricard Leeds are nose to tail.
He's just looking for a way by.
Fassbender looking at his teammate push for the class lead. Ryan Leeds up against Proton competition, feinting to the inside line now and switching back again.
God, Leeds gets a partial overlap but not enough.
At the moment, Matteo Cressoni is able to respond to the Austrian's pace. Leeds is trying all sorts of tricks into the outside of Sagres corner, which should enable him to cut back tighter on the exit. But the speed of that Ferrari off turn 14 is very impressive.
Fantastic traction. That Ferrari is super quick, isn't it?
Leeds picks up a bit of a toe this time from Newman into the WRT car. Down through the gears goes Ricard Leeds.
Squeezed the outside, but there's a bit of a wiggle over the curbs there. Will that give him just an opportunity? Just a bit of momentum up the inside, becomes the outside.
Aufgeht!
He's got it done. He's got it done. Beautiful move from Ricard Leeds.
He did it after about 4 laps of harrying the leader. And now we were leading the race and looking pretty strong.
And the three crews stand by for a pit stop in about 2-3 laps to be boxed.
So when Felipe prepared, I just told him to take it easy, to enjoy and not to overthink his stint.
Versuch am Anfang mit den Reifen schon umzugehen und dann, wenn es halt eng wird, kannst du am Ende pushen.
I could tell he was a little on edge before he was getting into the car.
Entspann dich einfach, mach es fertig raus, okay? Kein Druck, wirklich, okay? Enjoy, Ida.
I said no pressure from the team. Whatever happens, happens.
Box is not, full fuel, Philippine car.
This was the first time in our journey with Michael together where I felt this kind of pressure.
No pressure, just enjoy yourself.
Box is not, box. Confirm, box is not.
Michael did a fabulous and amazing job. Just fantastic. Richie, as always, was able to catch the guys in front. Yeah, we were the leading car. And now it was on me to deliver.
Radio check.
I was really nervous because we're sitting in P1 and now, we're not thinking about what can we do to get to the podium. Now we're actually thinking about what we shouldn't do not to lose the podium. So pressure was really on, and this time we all had something to lose.
And the 83 car that has come in from second position is also pitting.
I was just waiting, he's still in front or not.
The Ferrari exited the pits, and it was sort of a drag race down into turn 1. They were racing side by side all the way into turn 3 and 4.
Track limit E1, track limit.
Miguel Molina is the new driver into the 80 car.
He's not going to be easy to pass.
Molina managed to hold Felipe off and take back the lead.
Felipe was just going crazy. I mean, he was like pushing as hell.
Molina versus Larza. Now
change.
to the outside.
It's like, take it easy in the beginning, save your tires, and then we'll see what happens. And then
Larza trying to pressurise Miguel Molina into a mistake. He's getting very close, too close. There was contact there.
no, you should save the tires as well, because Frey is coming as well. He's pushing too much.
It's 15 minutes to go. Think about the tires. Frey is coming from the back.
This is going to become a three-car battle very rapidly.
It's going crazy.
Felipe was quite frustrated that we'd lost the position, and he was driving the car pretty aggressively. All of us felt like overdriving the car, and our main concern was that the tires would hold out for, the hour stint.
Track limit T1, just stay on track, drive smooth.
Still anyway. If he pushes, he talks the tires and then we're maybe P3. Just tell him every single lap.
We had already some blisters or some holes in the tires. We only can basically fuck it up if we have a tire puncture and lose the podium again.
Track limit T1, no track limit anymore.
P2 is perfect.
I would sign for P2.
Felipe, out now. P2 is good at the moment. Keep taking care of rear tires. No, all good.
Not all good. 30 minutes to go.
Once Felipe started to put on consistent lap times and just focus on our race instead of racing the Ferrari in front, they quickly gained on the Ferrari behind us.
Gap 2, very stable. Pace is good. Keep doing this. Smooth.
You could see that Felipe started driving the car more smoothly. I think, he made peace with himself in the car that we were just going for P2 and that we didn't have to chase down the leader.
16 laps to go.
Going on here, 83 and 13.
Car 83 drive-through penalty for a contact with car 13.
They got a drive-through penalty, and all of a sudden our gap to P3 was 40 seconds.
This is an interesting moment for Michael Fassbender because this is another part of the picture. This is a team that's beginning to perform, and all of a sudden he's got the anxiety of seeing a real result emerge in front of him.
Gap to P3 is 40 seconds. No risk. 6 laps to go. I'm getting my push coming from the rear.
Vibrations.
Up to P3 is 40 seconds. No risk. Guys, they're coming by position from the rear.
You could really hear in his voice that it was something that was concerning him, that he thought maybe the car isn't going to make it to the end of the race.
Strange.
His voice was shaking.
How many laps to go? 4 laps, just survive. Felipe survived the gap in 40 seconds to P3. Survive.
I thought I have to come in to get a new tire.
I need 4 mechanics to maybe change the tire, rear left tire.
Oh, go, oder? Go.
Try to survive.
Everybody looked at me and it was just like, we keep going, we're not pitting.
Last corner, take speed out. Good, 2 laps to go, 2 laps. Okay, we are safe because ironing is coming. Felipe, shut up and drive.
We are in the last lap of the European Le Mans Series of 2021.
Felipe, this is the last lap. Last lap. Just bring the car home to P2. I want to mark.
It was just like a win for me.
And I was just thinking about everything that we went through the last 3 years. The Sundays when you go home and another time without a podium or without a good finish.
All the disappointments and close calls.
Alter, so schön. So schön. Schön, oder? Oh Mann.
Everyone in the team needed that podium.
Everybody was happy. Everybody, every mechanic, every engineer.
Finally, brother.
They put in so much hard work every race weekend. You know, they deserved it. It was a way of thanking the team.
Seeing a crazy idea succeeding after 2 years, after a lot of desperate moments, was the right way to end the season.
I mean, you did it, today. It was your job.
We needed it to give us the confidence to go forward now and know that we can be in the mix.
Really proud of you.
Oh, thanks, brother. Thanks for everything, man. Fuck, we made it. We made it.
At this point, everybody has invested so much time, so much effort. It just means the world to so many people, and it's more than just a dream. It's something that's very achievable and realistic at this point.
Oh, wow.
Everything is becoming now the way it should be, and with these engineers, these mechanics, this driver lineup, I'm not scared to race against anybody.
This is where the road has been leading us, and next year is the year that we go to Le Mans.